Hello loves, I am so blessed to have you join me again today for the April 1st Awaken reading here at the Oracle of the Feather Crown Tree. My name is Elspeth and I will be bringing you some messages today. A very blessed and happy birthday to anyone having their solar return today. Any of the topics and themes that come up in the readings I present today will be main things that will be with you this year. So please refer back to the videos as you need to. We have this reading, which is a 6-card reading. The center cards represent the personal. The ones on the left are the subpersonal, or the ones related to our earth. And the ones on the right represent the higher realms. And we ask one question for each 2 sets of cards, and we use the 2 to kind of help clarify the messages coming through. So the personal body's question will be, how can my emotions reflect higher states of consciousness? We use the moon oracle for this, and today we have Palace. The implacable face of a red-haired woman stares fixedly out at the viewer as if in a trance. She is wearing a strange headdress in the form of a persimmon wig, which is tied at each side of her head with a purple braid. The wig is surmounted by a small ivory-colored palace, symmetrical in its detail. From the top of the palace walls at each side of the building grow 2 trees, each bearing a single red flower. Behind her enormous headdress is painted the huge circle of the black moon. Hanging upon each shoulder is a cluster of green grapes. Traditionally, when the moon was in the 3rd lunar mansion, it was thought to be a good time for sea journeys and working spells of alchemy. The expansive planet Jupiter encourages the pleasure-loving Venus, resulting in an enormous love of the good things of life and enjoyment of hedonistic pleasures. The lunar mansion moves into the beginning of the central earth sign of Taurus, at which point the planet Venus is pushed to extremes by the expansive Jupiter. If you select this card, there is a tendency to exaggeration and overindulgence, and the desire to show the world your pleasure is strong. This card also denotes unthinking, extravagance, overgenerosity for effect, and a desire to impress. Its key phrase is generous indulgence, showing off. In support of this message from the Mudra deck, we have the Friendship Mudra. It fortifies heart, lungs, and kidneys. Good friendships make life pleasanter, more enjoyable, and longer. They are the spice of one's life. With this mudra, you not only do your friends good, but also yourself, because everything which you send out with it comes back to you, to your own benefit. In your imagination, you send your friends and family a loving and cheering smile. Wait and see how the recipients return the gesture. May 1,000 hands carry you, 1,000 kisses touch you, 1,000 hearts reach out to you, millions of stars shine upon you. The subpersonal body. How can I ground higher energies to manifest an enlightened reality? From the Sacred Sites Oracle, we have Ateshka. Its energy focus is ignition. What of your divine spark? Does the fire of your youth still burn strongly? Are you shining brightly or has someone extinguished your light? Ateshka was abandoned in 1883 when the fires of the temple went out, after petroleum plants were built to take up the natural gas in the area. But fire is born to be free, to spread its heat and energy. Do you remember being a free spirit, spreading joy? How do you feel now? Are you content with what has happened to you? Fire offers spiritual insight. It fuels our convictions. It is passion. Ask yourself now who or what has snuffed out your spark and why. Was it the loss of a relationship that has dampened your flame? Know that the fire in your heart can never really go out. From today, rekindle your fire and your love, starting with your love for yourself. And to assist this message, we have a card from the Essential Oils deck. Today we have Clove, Presence. Why did this happen to me is its trigger statement, and its truth statement is, how did this happen for me? Know that you are the star of your life, my dear. You are the lead, and the audience is here for you. And then the transpersonal body. How can connecting to the higher dimensions of reality help myself and others evolve? From the Angels of Atlantis, we have Raphael, Communion. Raphael's oracle reminds you of the great Islamic tradition of the Hajj, an annual pilgrimage to Mecca, where pilgrims celebrate a communion with their earthly brothers and sisters in face of the divine. The objective is the twofold rite of collective petition and praise of the divine. Therefore, observe where communion is not apparent in your life. Know that the source is within you, ever present and all-wise, wishing you to reveal the joy of your life in your heart, which possesses true insight. Chant Om 3 times to align with the communion of the holy angels, and Raphael will show you the way. And from the color deck, the Rainbow Oracle, we have spiritual sensitivity. You are a very spiritual person, and you are very open to energies around you. When you pull this card, you are very aware of things energetically and can sense into deeper things at work. You may know how someone is feeling or be aware of the energy of places. Such sensitivity leaves you very open to picking up all the energy around you. Be sure to protect yourself so you do not absorb any negative energy. Use this violet purple to connect to your spirituality and divine connection to the universe and everything in it. This is a beautiful spiritual color and can be used to restore your spiritual energy when you feel a little depleted. I am connected to the universe on a deep spiritual level. The reading has concluded. Thank you for being with me. You are more than welcome to check out the other 3 readings I do on a daily basis. Hope you'll join me again soon. Take care.